How to create a follow-up sequence in Manychat. Let's go. Go to Automation, Sequences, New Sequence, enter your name, click Create. I've already created one. Let's take a look at it. For my sequence, I'm sending two automations or two messages. The first one is going to go out immediately. My second message or my second automation is going to go out after day one. You can adjust these settings over here to whatever you want. And you can also add as many messages as you want in your sequence. Let's check out message one. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to give you some advanced tips. If you're wanting to track button clicks or purchases on your website, I will show you how to do this. Just for context, the inspiration for this sequence came from Sean's page, and specifically this post. What I noticed in his post was, instead of setting a call to action to DM, which is a more effective call to action, he's still using link in bio. So we can improve this. Let's assume that his call to action here was to DM him for the TrainWise app. For that post, we're going to set a trigger, assuming this is his post. We'll say that the keyword is app, that they need to DM him. We're also going to add some random replies. You can add more here if you want to, just by clicking new replies. I'll hit save, and we'll go to the next step. This is an AI step, and if you're interested in learning more about the AI step, I talk about that more in another video, which I'll link in the description below. So let's preview this really quickly. Hey, I saw you commented the word app. You guys can pause this. I'm going to just go through it quickly. I'm going to say, no, I don't have any questions. Great, here's the download link. So I'm going to click this. You guys can see that it is for the landing page. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to show you a special way to tag people who have visited this site, have also landed on a confirmation page, and you can track if they've purchased or not, and then unsubscribe them from the sequence after that so they don't keep getting these messages. So let's go back. Next, this condition, we want to check if the person has a tag called page visit. And if they don't, we're going to send them back to this AI step. Once they do, they're going to move forward in the sequence. Now, as you probably noticed, there's no tag in this automation. I'll show you where it is though. To track external website activity, we need to add some code to those websites. But don't worry, I'll show you how to do it. It's not that hard. First, we're going to go to settings. We're going to go to Pixel, and you're going to copy this code and put it in the header of your website. But we're not done. To track the landing page visit, we're going to use an extra bit of code. This help page shows you how. I'll leave a link in the description for you to follow. To keep things simple, I'll just show you the code in one of my websites. So over here in this card website, I've added the main pixel code and then another code to track the conversion event. And I've named it page visit. What I'm going to do now is go back into Manychat. I'm going to go to display. For automation additional tabs, I want to show rules section, toggle that on. Back to automations, you'll see the rules tab here, click it, and then you're going to create a new rule. And this happens, so we create a trigger, and you're going to use log conversion event. And from here, you won't have it listed, but if you start typing, whatever you name it, you can just click here and it'll add that conversion event. But make sure it's the same name as the name you've added here. After you've added the name, choose an action. For the one that I'm doing, we've added a tag and we've called it page visit. Let's go back to our automation. So just to recap, this tag page visit is in the rules section, which will register in this sequence. Assuming that they visited the site, there's a 2-minute video. Maybe they'll scroll, maybe they'll take 2 to 3 minutes, maybe longer. So we'll set it to 5 minutes after they visited, and then we'll send them a message. We'll send them something they want, like maybe a short story or a testimonial, something that gives them value. Value can be something that teaches them, that entertains them, And we'll leave it at that so we're not spamming them on the first day. Also, it wouldn't hurt to add text at the bottom of your messages that say how to opt out of the sequence so they don't end up blocking your page. You can unsubscribe by typing stop or unsubscribe. So what if somebody ends up purchasing this app? We'll need to get them out of the sequence. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go back to the rules, automations, rules. We're going to create a new rule. I've already created one called app purchase. We're going to click it open. So again, I'm logging a conversion event and I have a piece of code on the confirmation page after the purchase is made. So when my conversion event is logged, that person will be unsubscribed from the sequence, which I've named app signup. Let's check out the confirmation page and the code that I've added. We'll pretend that this is the confirmation page for the TrainingWise app. So again, I've added my pixel in the header. I've also added this bit of code down here and named it app purchased. Just to keep things simple, you can get a lot more advanced with these things. Once they've landed on this page, this conversion event will fire and the lead will be unsubscribed from the sequence. If they haven't purchased, they will stay in the sequence. We'll send the second sequence, the second message, after 1 day in this case. Let's check it out. So in this instance, we don't need to set an event trigger because the sequence is running automatically. This is on day 2. We've already set our trigger in day 1. So this will continue as is. So leave this blank. Next, you can continue to send them whatever you like as long as it's helpful and directing them to your conversion goal, which in this case is getting app purchases. Obviously, make sure you have a call to action. Here I don't. And you can continue to make your sequence as long as you would like. If you want to know how to collect emails in Manychat, how to send emails in Manychat, how to use the Manychat AI step, check out the links in the description.